白いため息頬を刺す冷たい風凍える指先
Hello everyone, Digigex90 here, and welcome to another Christmas special My Review series. This time, I'm going to review another MLP FIM related material, but instead of an episode, I'm going to review the holiday special that came out recently. It's called The Best Gift Ever. Let's get started. First, I'm going to say this that I actually really like the beginning of the episode. It reminds me of the Season 6 episode, A Heartwarming Tale, where the ponies would be setting up the decorations and singing the song while they're doing that. Now, the song in this episode isn't as good as the one that was in the Heartwarming Tale episode, but it's actually still a really good song nevertheless.
Not so fast, Digi. I have a few words regarding this episode.
What the fuck? Who the hell is that? Dark Critic, what the fuck do you want this time? Because I swear to God, I don't want anyone else to show it on my review except for Zarvox and a certain someone else.
Just to help you review this episode of MLP, because I'm done with Dylan for now. And that certain some pony is a little tied up at the moment.
Really? You tied up Heartsy? Why?
Don't worry, she'll be untied at the end of this review. I promise.
Fine, you can join with me, but in one condition. I want your voice to sound a little low tone without the demonic shit added in it for once. Got it?
Fine. How does this sound?
Yes. Now, what did you want to say about the episode since you actually just came in out of nowhere?
Yes, thank you. I find that this episode is extremely unique because it didn't focus on all of the main six. Wouldn't you agree, Digi? But I'm getting ahead of myself. So take it away, Digi.
Okay then. Anyways, during the song, there was actually a few sequences of the episode I actually liked. But my most favorite one was actually the one where the Apple family and the Pie family were trying to get together. And there was a certain little scene right over here.
Oh, the irony of spending Heartwarming Eve with your family. When I love it when a good song comes together, especially in this episode, because it reminds me of the Christmas Carol.
Which one? Because there's like tons of Christmas Carol adaptations, including Heartwarming Tale.
The one that Twilight reads to her newest friend back in Season 7.
Yeah, I think you're referring to Heartwarming Tale.
Yes, that one. Anyway, regardless, we get to see what each story has in common, just like the apples and the pies. And speaking of apples, let's start with Applejack.
Oh my god, there is actually a certain segment that I want to talk about in Applejack's side of this special. But there's a certain something I want to say first before getting to that. Now, I actually like this part where Applejack talks about her family playing some game of who gives one present to one pony based off of who they got from a piece of paper. I thought that this was an interesting way to set up the exposition.
Like a piece of a giant puzzle.
Something like that. Anyways, I thought her story was interesting, but there was one thing that really bugged me. And here it is. The fucking Flim Flam brothers. Seriously, I thought by then others wouldn't even fell for their shitty business practices.
At least they didn't have a song unlike that episode.
Was it the Super Squeezy Sutter 6000 episode, or was it the Friendship University episode? Because both of those episodes is where they actually had a song to sing.
Even Golden Fox hated Super Squeezy Cider 6000. That's the one I was talking about, Digi. But I like how Applejack did it.
Yeah, I did like that Applejack and Fluttershy did manage to encounter Flim and Flam by having them setting up a plan with Applejack trying to buy the dolls, which look like shit to be honest, and Fluttershy saying to Applejack that the must-have gift shouldn't apply to everyone, which actually made others walk away. A very good strategy if you ask me.
Since we talked about Applejack, let's move on to Rarity, the pony of generosity. I like how she was displayed in her story, especially since we can see a different side of her. A lot more Karen's side, because it melts my heart when I saw her talking to that one pony that wanted to give up on his dreams and calling himself a no pony. And Rarity actually convinced him to go after his dreams and left the hat that was supposed to be for Applejack with him. That has to be the best moment right there. I think we all feel that way wouldn't you agree, Digi?
Yeah, Rarity's side of the special is actually one of my favorites because, well, what Dark Critic said before.
Care to take the next one?
Yeah, I wanted to talk about Rainbow Dashes. I actually like the interaction between her and Discord. It was, well,
like a rivalry thing going on.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Continue with what you were saying, Digi.
Anyways, I like that they were going after this little critter called the Winterchilla. Which, I'm not for sure, but I did remember looking at a piece of concept art of this critter along with Winterzilla as far back as 2017, where there were leaks of Season 8 and a little bit of it of Season 9. I will admit, the Winterchilla is actually a cute little critter. And I do like that for the fact that at night it actually turns bigger, kind of like the Sonic Werehog from Sonic Unleashed. But what really does bug me is that why the hell these days some companies call some creature referencing the king of the monsters Godzilla? Because it's just really annoying me these days.
Don't mention that Sonic game to me, Digi. But yeah, I have to agree with you on that story. Let's see who else we did do Fluttershy yet, or was she with Applejack? Before we get to Twilight, let's get to Pinkie Pie. Right now it's like 3 cupcakes away from a truffle. And allow me to this one because Pinkie Pie wanted to see if she could the best gift of all time, so she went to Yakistan, the home of the yaks. Then they mentioned a different kind of creature pony, related reindeer. But when I saw one of I thought of one brony, Taidaga. And they were girls. And guess what their names were, Digi?
Yeah, their names were pretty much referencing Aurora Borealis, but actually just splitting up to each of those reindeer.
I wonder what would happen if Taidaga was introduced to one of them. But I love the riddle they gave Pinkie Pie as well.
I actually have something to say regarding the reindeer. Now, as much as I do like that they were introduced, to be honest, their designs are very lazy. I just felt like the staff decided just to go grab a few previously made base models of ponies and just modify them slightly. Seriously, I've seen 2 MLP artists in the community who drew reindeer way much better than they ever did. Wow. Just fucking wow.
Now it's time for Twilight. And what was her story? The one thing she wanted was pudding? Are you kidding, Digi? I thought it was going to be Pinkie Pie's gift, but I like how they brought it all together in this episode with the main six.
I actually like Twilight's story as well. Her panicking a bit actually makes sense in this context since she does usually work on a tight schedule. Now, I actually like that she decided to give her pudding to Pinkie Pie after using her problem-solving skills. And her giving pudding to Pinkie seems a bit more original since I haven't really seen Pinkie Pie make any pudding in this series. Speaking of which, in Twilight's side of the special, I did like that Shining Armor and Cadence along with Flurry Heart appeared in the special. Their inclusion isn't really that bad at all since I did like that they were trying to hang out with Twilight as family members would do.
I have to agree with you there, but I really love that final song they did. So now with a Heartbreak Woman means what to everyone, but not Flim and Flam. So that song Spike did really warmed my heart.
I was actually going to bring that song up, but whatever. Anyways, I actually had to agree with Dark Critic. The last song that appeared in this special was really awesome. I would actually personally put it as one of my favorite MLP songs next to Open Up Your Eyes and a few other songs in there somewhere. Speaking about Spike, his inclusion to the special isn't really that bad for the most part, but I actually have one major problem, and that would be the whole Rare Spike ship. I mean, this ship has been around ever since the very first episode of this series, and I know there was a few episodes that actually kind of shown it, but to me, this ship has gone fucking nowhere. Can't Spike just give up and just move on to someone that's actually around his age? Seriously! So, anything else to talk about this episode? Well, I did thought the face that Twilight had when she said pudding was actually kind of funny. Now, before seeing this episode, the only thing I saw that came from the special was the expression she was showing. At first, I really didn't get it, and I thought it could originate from a piece of fan art I haven't saw, but I actually found that it was actually from the special. And since I saw it, again, I thought it was a very funny expression. Twilight, you being cute and adorable as always. And I did like some of the Easter eggs that this special had, like the pony that was resembling Elf, and the one little colt that was resembling Charlie Brown. Now, the last thing I have to talk about is that I thought the climax was cool, but it was kinda rushed. The Winterzilla and the pudding situations were just quickly resolved as they just showed up. It would have been better, though, if they would have just came together after their objective and just sit down and talk about their experiences they had throughout the day, and just to celebrate the holiday together in general. In conclusion, I have to say that this special is really awesome. And I actually love it so much that I would have added to my personal list of favorite Christmas specials. And I'm actually looking forward to watch this again anytime in the future whenever I feel like it.
Looks like this was a great review, Digi, and I guess I'll untie your special sun pony.
She's not really my special sun pony, or in this case, changeling. We're more just friends.
I best be going, Digi. I hope I can come back again, Digi. But can we sing just the chorus of that final song for the review?
I'm not really into singing, so no thanks, Dark.
Fine. I want to wish everybody here a happy Heartswarming or whatever you celebrate.
Hey Heartsy, are you doing okay?
I'm fine, Digi.
That's good. I actually wonder why the hell would Dark Critic would try to tie you up in the first place.
I'm really not sure why, but it wouldn't be the first time. Just ask Chrysalis.
Any case, I do apologize that you didn't get to do your part.
That's okay. I'm glad I managed to get into one of your reviews, even if it is just for a minor moment.
Yeah, so I'll see you later then, Heartsy.
See you later, Digi.
What to do next?
Looks like Digi is enjoying himself with that review, but he is up for a surprise this holiday season. Happy Heartswarming, everybody!